Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory here on FC26. Now, today's episode is once again powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. Now, today I'm going to be showing you my final few games of Foot Champs and the rewards from that. If you'd like to record your own Foot Champs gameplay, your own FC26 gameplay, and maybe even make content, get the lighting, the microphone, the green screen, all of that sort of stuff for yourself, then look no further than down below in the description. There'll be a link to my Elgato page, and if you purchase from elgato.com, you can use code LA5TY for a 5% discount, and I get a little bit of a kickback. So it's a win-win. All right, cool. Let's get into the episode here today, of which I think the first half is more of my last night's daily SBC objective type stuff. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of this Fright Fest off cam because it's a pretty hideous looking squad that I'm using in squad battles to get a certain amount of goals with certain nations, but it's a bit weird. And you can't get it done in Champions, which I would have liked. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have changed my team for it. That's a lie, Tom. What? Yeah, I'm happy you can't do it in Champs. No, it's a bit of a weird one that Champs is not an option on that particular objective, but maybe they don't want that to be an area of the game where people are chopping and changing their teams, which I kind of get as well, so no big deal there. Tombstone Tactics, you can see the squad is in sort of the shape of a tombstone, I think. I think the other one was supposed to be in the shape of a bat, which I quite like it. I like the thought of it. It's going quite well. Obviously, this is SBC number 2 out of 6, so I hope you guys are keeping up with it, because there is a player up for grabs every single time one of these comes out, and of course probably a little pack as well. Nice. We get ourselves a Japanese La Liga player. Is that Kubo? Yeah, I believe it is. 86 pace, 85 dribbling. Now, I'm recording this video for you guys on Monday evening, 20 to 6, so I don't know what the 6 PM content is. I've heard that we're getting another gauntlet, of which... when I was listening to I tuned into the EA stream on Friday night, and one of the game developers was saying that they were sort of moving away from having to win all of the games in a row in Gauntlet to get the reward, to participate in it and just playing the games in Gauntlet. So if that's the case, I'm buzzing, because I was starting to hate the Gauntlet mode, being so sweaty, not being able to win 3 in a row. But if I can just play it every day, multiple times a day, whatever it is, and get the overall reward, maybe not be able to get some of the rewards for the people that can win every single match, then it takes a little bit of the pressure off and you can still get rewarded, and I kind of hope that is the way. Let me know what you think of the latest gauntlet down in the comment section below today. Have you won the player? Are you on your way towards winning the player? I'm curious. I kind of like the idea of, if you're really good and you can win the games in a row, then you get the player earlier. If not, just playing more and more and more games will get you the unlock as well. I like it. Kind of makes sense. It shouldn't be a super sweaty game mode, should it? We've got rivals and champs for that, surely. Anyway, we get ourselves a little walkout here from, what's this from? Oh, the League SBC. We get the League SBC done, and you know what? I said to you, we're going to do this one day, and we'll be able to make a few coins. That time has come around. Julian Alvarez, he was well expensive at one point. About 20k now, which isn't too far off the prices of regular 87s, but he is still a little bit more expensive because he's a good player on this game. Press proven is actually really good. Dribbling is really good, and I'm sure he would do the fidget spinning animation so very, very well on this on this new patch. So yeah, we get ourselves a tradable 20,000 coins there from the League SBC, which has made it all worth it. The last couple of times I've done this, I've spent 5,000 to 8,000 coins, I believe, on some Libertadores players just to top my club up with those. So I'm happy that we've actually made a bit of a profit on this one. And of course, you turn a bunch of untradeable fodder into extra tradable and untradable fodder with a chance to get something good. At one point, I would quite like to pack myself an ultimate screen from it. I'd like to see what that tunnel animation looks like, because I've just not been there and seen that yet. We'll get there, though. Don't you worry. This is actually not a bad one. I finally packed myself Balde, who I know a lot of people still using their main squads, and obvious reasons why. Spanish, Barcelona, that links very nicely to Claudia Pina, and all of the other crazy good Barca players that are on this game. So yeah, that's definitely a reason why he's in a lot of squads still. But he can finally be in ours. Actually, we're not switching the team up before we finish our FUT champs, but I certainly will. Yeah, I will make changes to the squad going forwards after this weekend league. We'll swap and chop and change things around a little bit. I've got that William Saliba, haven't I, that I want to actually get into my squad. I want to try him and Ledley King out at the back at some point. I think that could be quite nice. I think that could be quite overpowered. Not overpowered, but just solid. So I think that's like a team change that I'm going to make after we've finished our latest FUT champs run. Now, in my 85 to 87 here, I did get an 86, so right in the middle, but it's nice to see the walkout animation. Now, I finished Jack Clark's first Evo, can then put him straight back into that Evo again, and we're going to be able to get this man up to an 82 rated with some actually really nice stats, so that's awesome. We're going to have like a nice usable Ipswich card there, alongside a couple of other ones that we've already got. Couple more objectives completed, which gets me these 2 awesome packs and also a couple players as well. And we get a walkout from our 85 to 87 pack, which we got from, I don't know, it's in the Fright Fest objectives. I don't know exactly which like objective it was that we completed. I've been trying to work on all of them. Some of them do take quite a lot of games, and some of them you can get done in like, I think maybe this one was from like play 7 games or something, or is it this pack? 85 to 89. I was so excited that we might have got an 88 or an 89 rated card, only for us to go ahead and not even get a walkout and get the 85 rated David De Gea. That sucks. How annoying. But hey, yeah, they can't all be winners, can they? So we actually got a better pack from the 85 to 87 than we did from the 85 to 89. Now, we're 5-2 here. After losing our first 2 games of champs, we then have won 5 in a row. So this was Monday gameplay. I shouldn't, and I'm going to tell myself this, and who knows, I'll probably end up doing it to myself again. I don't think I should leave games till Monday. It's a slightly different Monday this week, with it being half term for those of you that go to school. So I wasn't expecting it just to be like the daytime sweats on. I figured, you know what, we might be all right. There'll be a lot of people online because, you know, people are off school. And that might have been the case. But I tell you what, it was a tough old day for me. We start with a victory, which was lovely. It means we won 6 games in a row in champs. So we're 6-2. And I thought, oh, maybe this new patch is for me. And maybe I'm good on it. I don't know. But then 6-2 became 6-6. Now, I don't need to show you all of those games. We had a few that ended 6-5, 4-3. I went into my first ever penalty shootout. And only reason I lost is because I hit the post with Bon Mati. You would imagine she's got like a really good penalty on it. I don't know. But either way, my head was warm. My head was hot after playing some of these games. I think we're in a bad spot in terms of the fidget spinning. It's always been a bit of a problem on FC26, but the fidget spinning is like just the way to go now. Chopping and changing and twisting and turning, and I have to say I hate that. I really hate that. So whatever they can do to bring back some of that R1 dribbling, not that I really used it much, but like just to stop some of the spinny nonsense, I would be happy for. I'd quite like to see that. Because yeah, I don't know what it is, but that and the grabbing of the CDMs and kind of letting them just all do the defending for you. I guess I'd probably do it to some extent too, because you just sort of have to play the game the way it is, but it's not as fun. Now I came into this new patch with not being too annoyed by it and almost being like, you know what, I'm going to give it a chance. I didn't use R1 dribbling too much anyway, so I wonder if the patch might be a little bit suited and tailored to someone like me. But I don't think it is. I don't think I play the game in the right way for this patch, which kind of sucks. But you know what? We can only get better. I'm going to have to just get good. and try and use and abuse whatever it is you have to do on this game. But yeah, I think now, after a bunch of games playing it, I can say that I think I preferred it pre-patch. Maybe I did use a little bit more R1 dribbling than I thought. Who knows? Anyway, I came up against a few players that were fidget spinning the life out of me and not making me want to play anymore. I think that might be what it is. That's what gets my head hot. It's the kind of getting so bored by people doing the same thing over and over again. And it's not really on them. I think it is. Apparently the community wanted this. I struggle to... I just hope things maybe change a little bit, because I think quite a lot of the player base might drop off, and I don't want that. I want as many people playing and enjoying this game as possible, you know. We'll see how it goes over the next week or two. But in the end, I win 5-3 in my final game, and I get up to 8 wins. So I've had a positive weekend league, but I was 6-2, don't forget. So yeah, it went pretty tragically wrong in the next match. We lost 4 in a row. So after winning 6 in a row, we then lost 4 in a row. And that's my worst weekend league result. Yeah, I've got 9 wins every other week, and now we get 8 wins this week. So, you know, they say that this patch, it suits the noobs of the game. Well, I've done worse since the patch, which must mean technically I'm a good player. I'm definitely not a noob. So there's that. You know, I can take solace from the fact that I must be a good player, and that it's those other noobs that this game is it's more suited to. Do you know what I mean? I've got to be almost pro at something. At sucking at the game, I think. Anyway, yeah, we get ourselves Danny Welbeck from the rewards from our Team of the Week pack. I think with 8 wins, we don't even get a guaranteed ultimate screen player, so I'm still not going to see that tunnel, I don't think, unless we get lucky in one of the packs. But well, I can tell you right now that we're not going to see an ultimate scream. Our 83 rated pack. Excuse me, I just had dinner and I think there's a bit of pepper in my throat. Yeah, we'll have to have a little cheeky drink. Our 83 pack had an 83 in it, unfortunately. We get an 82 times 10, of which I do see a walkout, and it's going to be a Trent Alexander-Arnold. First time packing him on this game, actually, for me. Probably not super usable, just looking at the overall stats there, the pace and stuff. But I think, has he already got one special card? Did he get a cornerstones or something? I'm not sure. He might have, he might not have. There must be a Trent with pace. If not, it's coming at some point, because there always is one. And then the best pack from our Weekend League rewards is going to be an 85 times 2. Can we get anything from it? We saw the walkout tunnel. I know that is Onabatia. And it is a double walkout. I think I saw Newcastle as the secondary flag there. So in my head, I'm trying to work out who it is. And I'm like, oh, it's Bruno G or Tonali, isn't it? It's got to be. And it is Tonali. So we get 2 86s from our 85 double. I mean, not the best thing, not the worst thing. At least it's 2 walkouts. It could have been worse and just been 2 85s. They both go for about 9,000 each. So with the 16,000 that we got from rewards, the tradable Team of the Week player that we can discard, and selling a couple of 86 rateds, you know, we've made a little bit of money. We have, however, lost 10,000 coins plus tax on Salma, and like 2,500 coins plus tax on Karchawi. Not as bad as... Well, I actually thought Salma's price might hold up a little bit more, so I was a bit disappointed there. But Karchawi wasn't really a risk because she's got a special card, so she's going out of packs anyway. Yeah, so there will be team changes, right? You know, we've sold up now, and Salma was actually a player I really liked, so I'm hoping that selling her is not a mistake, and that I can find someone that fits that role quite nicely just from players that I've already got in the club. But like I said, I kind of want to try out this William Saliba at the back. We'll bring out Dean Huijsen, and we'll play Saliba and King, which I don't know how that's going to affect team chemistry, but we'll have to find a way to make it work. But yeah, we've finished our weekend league. We got 8 wins, 7 losses, a bad weekend league, I would say, a very average, and yeah, just stressful one, I would say. I don't think it was worth the rewards, unfortunately. We can't win every week, and we got a very good rewards last week. So yeah, we'll we'll sit this one out, and next week we'll hopefully get something a bit better, and I'll try and learn the game a bit more as well. But yeah, my friends, thank you so much for watching today. If you've enjoyed, hit me with a thumbs up. Let me know how you're feeling about the patch, because I know I sort of ranted a little bit there. I'm curious to know your thoughts on it. Subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Don't forget all my links are in the description, including my Elgato link. Those of you that pick stuff up from elgato.com using my link and using my discount code and stuff, I greatly appreciate you. Take it easy, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you again tomorrow. See you then. Peace.